Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the Mentorship Corner. My name is Sibiano Mtandazo. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to like, share, and most importantly, don't forget to subscribe. To my subscribers and my notification gang, thank you so much guys for your love and support. It is always very much appreciated. So yeah, thank you so much. For today's video, as promised, I'm going to be doing like a story time, almost. I don't know, you guys can call it whatever you want to call it, but I'll basically be sharing with you guys how I moved into my new apartment, why I decided to move into a new apartment, and yeah, basically the whole moving process and my biggest mistake. And it's also like the stupidest mistake that I've ever made so far, in terms of moving into a new place. So yeah, stay tuned and look out for that. So yeah, let's get right into today's video. So, just to give you guys a background story, the main reason why I moved is because when we came back, when it was level 3 lockdown, June and July, we were working on a salary cut, August even. So I decided, you know what, it's pointless living in an apartment where I'm paying 5.5 thousand rands per month for rent, and my 3 months payment holiday from the bank was about to lapse. So I had to, make a plan first because I'd have to pay for my car and so yeah, so that's when I decided, okay, fine, just grow up, grow some balls, and move into a cheaper apartment. So I'm currently living in it's like they call it a garden cottage, or what do they call it, a studio apartment. Yeah, I'm living in like a studio apartment, and I'm only paying around 4,000 rands, 4,300 rands for rent, electricity, and water per month. So it is better than paying the 5.5. So yeah, because I had to save some money and I had to obviously decide and act fast, right? So when that happened, I decided, okay, fine, let's go looking for an apartment. And that's when I actually came up with the new checklist, which I shared last week with you guys. The whole apartment, moving into a new apartment checklist. It worked magic until I'll tell you guys just now. So I packed everything. So this time around I had a lot of stuff because I was moving from an apartment, not necessarily the hotel that I lived in, when I was still new in Joburg last year before I moved. So I had kitchenware, I had bedding, I had my clothes, I had 2 beds, so I had to sell one of my beds, because I was moving into a 1 bedroom apartment. There was no place to put the other bed. And guys, home is in KZN. There was no way I was going to be able to carry the bed down, especially because it was still during level 3 of the lockdown. So I sold the bed and I had to pack everything. So what actually helped me a lot in terms of packing everything properly is that I got boxes. So because I work in a mall, I went to some of the shops and I was like, guys, can you please get me your storage boxes? Don't throw them away after you've unpacked your stock. Just give them to me, and because I'm moving and I need to pack. And that, I must say, helped a gazillion times better because everything was just in boxes. So we just take in a box, throw it in the car, and drive off. Literally, that's what we did. And then I also got help from my brother, Uncle Siya Pakumalo. He is a star. That guy, guys, he's a star. He's always been supportive, very supportive. So he came through all the way from Soweto to help me move. By the way, I live in Four Ways, which is like almost an hour away from Soweto. So he came all the way from Soweto to come and help me move, which was amazing. We did use my car for most of the things because it was just boxes, and then I got these guys to help me move. They charged me around 450 to 500 rands to move everything. So they had to disarm sort of, or like put apart my bed, and then reassemble it when we get to the new place. And obviously they also had their schedule and whatnot, and they had to try and squeeze me in after work, and it was a long day, guys. Moving is no child's play, I must say. It's so much work. I didn't realize until I moved now, because when I moved before, I didn't really have a lot of things. It was so much work, a lot of hard work, a lot of exercising. I think we had from around like 2 p.m. till around like 6. That's when we finished everything. And then my brother still had to take a taxi to back to Soweto. That was just hectic. I didn't do any unpacking on the day because I was just too tired. I had to buy food, guys. And one of the stupidest things happened. So when I went to I went to drop off my brother by the taxis in Four Ways Crossing, and then I went to the McD or KFC, I can't remember. I went there, I bought food, and then when I was driving back home, I forgot that I moved into a new place. And because I know exactly, like I subconsciously know how to get to my old place from Four Ways, so I caught myself after like having a 10-minute drive, driving back to Riverside instead of driving the opposite direction. I felt so stupid, guys. I felt so stupid. And my mom laughed at me when I told her. She was like, oh my gosh, child. And I'm like, mom, please, please. So yeah, that was it. And then so I got back to my place, and yeah, I kind of settled in. It took me about 2 to 3 weeks to try and settle into the new place, and but I'm not complaining. I love it here. I have like a garden area outside, and it looks absolutely beautiful. But the main thing I wanted to share on this video was the fact that when you are moving into a new apartment, go more than once to view the place, and take someone with you. I went to view the place I think twice, but I actually didn't notice that the kitchen didn't have a sink, guys. The kitchen doesn't have a sink. There's a sink outside. I saw the sink outside, but at the back of my brain, I was telling myself, okay, fine, that's probably going to be for my laundry, but there's no sink inside. So, yeah, I was very stupid in that regard. Very dumb. Very dumb. And I only noticed that I didn't have a sink the following morning after I moved, because I think I moved on Saturday, and then Sunday I wasn't working. So I wake up in the morning and I'm trying to make breakfast, and I'm like, "Hi man, where's the sink in the kitchen?" Guys, I wanted to die. I honestly wanted to die. And because I was doing like these videos for like an apartment tour for my friends and my parents and my family to see the apartment, it was just a mess. It was just like a really big mess. But anyways, long story short, moving during lockdown was not cool. It was not nice, but it was necessary. And thanks to the help of my brother, everything was smooth. And yeah, guys, please check if there's a sink in the kitchen. That's mainly what I want to say today. Check if there's a sink in the kitchen, and box everything. Like put everything in boxes. It is way more easy. You will thank me later. And make sure you have someone who's doing the big stuff for you, so that it's easy and convenient. So yeah, I don't have a lot to say actually. I love my new place. And you know what? When you move into a new place, make sure you connect with the place before you move, because if you don't, you most probably won't be happy. Like when I walked into the gate into this place, I loved the area. I loved how everything looked, and it was just like absolutely beautiful. And I'm happy, I don't have a sink in the kitchen, but I'm happy. Okay, I'm happy. I hope you guys love the video. I hope you watched the checklist one, because it's very important that you tick off of everything on the checklist. Create your own checklist. I'm just giving you a guide and an idea of what you would need to cover, but you can, you're more than welcome to create your own checklist, so that you make sure you tick everything off. So yeah, from me and the mentorship corner, it's goodbye for now. Don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe. And if you guys just moved to a new apartment as well, or you moved like 6 months before you locked down into a new apartment, and there was something that you felt you were so stupid that you didn't notice about the place, that you only noticed when you started living in there, and when you had already signed your lease agreement, do let me know, guys. Make me feel better, make me feel that I'm not alone in this. I'm not alone in this. I love you guys a lot. It's goodbye from me.